Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. And on today's topic, as you know, we are going to talk about string in Java. So let me start. Um, String in Java. We're gonna discuss about this one. Okay. So what is string in Java? String in Java is a collection or array of character which may contain alphanumeric value enclosed in double quote. So it means collection or array of character which may contain alpha numeric values, sorry, values enclosed in double quote. For example, John Smith 1 2 3 4 5. So John Smith 1 2 3 4 5 is a string. Okay, let me give you number one here and number two. String is a class in Java. String is a class in Java. As you can see, string here. I'm just gonna click this one, so it will show you string as a class. So public final class. It's already been defined, already been written by some of the author here, Martin Bujoff. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly. It's already been done by somebody else. Like they've already declared string as a class, and it's in a package called java.lang. Where is it? Java.lang package. So string is a class in Java. Okay, and then after string are immutable in Java. String are immutable in Java, which means string cannot be changed. We're gonna talk about everything here in this tutorial. So number four, string. So it contains method that can perform certain operation on string, which means like method. There are method which can manipulate string. So let me say it contains methods that can be performed certain operation on string. For example, concat method to add string equals method to compare strings, length method to measure the length of the string, and to uppercase method to convert all of the string alphabets into uppercase, while to lower case method it will change, it will manipulate string every alphabet into lowercase, and etc. There are many more methods that can manipulate the string. And number five, we're going to create there are ways to create string object, and we're gonna do that too. So ways to create string object. So there are actually two ways. One is string literals and another literals, and another way is using new keywords. So with number one, string literals. So what happened here, the data or value get stored in string pool, which is inside the heap memory. Okay, so in string literal, the data or value gets stored in string pool, while with new keywords, what happened, the data gets stored in a heaps memory. Okay, so new keyword, what happened here is data or values get stored in heap memory. Heap memory. Okay, so let me start with syntax. The collection of area of character. Okay, so here we define with character array, and we're gonna name that variable, and there you go. The character is always like within the single quotation mark, single quotation. Let me give you an E P A L as the array in this name, and then we gonna create object of string s equal to new string, and then on this object we're gonna pass this name. So what's happening here, it's a collection, collection of an array of character here. This is an array of character, and we creating object here using new keywords here, and I'm just gonna print this s here. I'm gonna say before Java compiler test.java Java executing test program now. There you go. We're gonna print Nepal here. So this is with the first definition here of the string. It's a collection of like array of character here. So it could be alphanumeric values too. So let's say I'm gonna add numeric value here and save it, and again test, compile it, test.java Java execute the program. So there you go, alphanumeric value. Okay, and I've already talked about the string is a class in Java with showing this one. Yeah, so string are immutable in Java. I'm gonna talk this one later. Content method, I'm gonna talk about that one later. So a content method that can perform certain operation on string. Let me talk about this one. So like how string can be manipulated. Okay, oh no, before that, let's start with ways to create string. Okay, there are two ways to create string. So number two, using new keywords, which I've already done here, but like it's according to the definition. I'm just gonna comment this one first now. and I'll show you how to create with string literal. Okay, basic one. So string, and we're gonna name, that's a variable, and that's a value, always on double quotation. I'm gonna write anything here, 1 2 3, and always end your syntax with semicolon. Okay, so let me print this one for you. Sys out, that's gonna make system.out.println, and I'm gonna pass this variable here, the name variable here, save, and I'm gonna clear this one just to make it nice. Java compiler, compiling test.java here, and then executing Java test program here. So there you go. This is how we create string, like string object, using string literal. So we don't have to do like this this whole process. This and this means same. Okay, so I'm gonna create another string using new keywords. Okay, string first name equals to new string, and inside here I'm gonna write first name Spain. Okay, and another string last name to new string. Please don't forget the semicolon at the end of the syntax. I'm gonna save that, sys out, and I'm gonna pass that first name, and inverted comma, space there, plus there, another plus there, and then last name. So let me save that one, clearing and compiling test.java, compile Java, executing this test program. There you go. So this is using string literal, while this one is using like creating object, like using new keywords. So in both way we can create string. Okay, so this is the way to create string object using string literal and using new keywords. So do remember this one. On string literal, data or value gets stored in string pool, while on using new keyword, data or value gets stored in a heap memory. Okay, so what happened here, this data should be in 1 2 3, it's getting stored into string pool, which is inside heap memory. Okay, while on this one we have created using new keywords, so the data gets stored into heap memory. So this one, the string literal, the data get stored into string pool, which is inside heap memory, while if we create using new keywords, this data gets stored directly into heap memory. Okay, so every heap memory have addresses. So the value with this variable first name, this should be data, like the value gets stored into let's say, different address one of this heap memory, while this one gets stored in heap memory address 2. So this one gets stored in different address, this one gets stored in different address of this heap memory, while this one gets stored into string pool, which is inside heap memory. Alright, so just remember that thing for now, because it's gonna be important when we talk about this thing in later, how to manipulate string using method. That's why I was trying to explain this thing. If you don't understand this thing, you would not be able to understand how to manipulate string with method, because manipulating string with method is very important in like interview. That's why I'm trying to explain this thing. So let me show you with an example. Let me create string s equals to Java is one. Sorry, Java is one of the most popular programming language. Okay, so here we've created string literals, like, okay, using string literals, double quotation, okay, that's a variable, that's a value, that's a data type, okay. And now we're gonna manipulate this string, okay, using s dot let me calculate the length of this word. This word, as in Java is one of the most popular programming languages. Let me calculate with the method called s dot length, and I'm gonna pass that. Oh, I don't need to pass because I've already done that. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna clear this one just to make it nicer. Java compiler test.java, and yep, done. Java executing test program. So there are 53 letters here. 53 letters here, including this full stop and space as well. So always remember this space and full stop is also counted, and the index J is, it start with 0, okay, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 till here it's 53. And now let me do another manipulation, sysout called s dot maybe to uppercase. There you go, uppercase. Let me save. So what this method to uppercase does, it's gonna change every alphabet into capital letter, okay. So Java and Java test. There you go. What it has done, this to uppercase method has done, is like it have converted every alphabet into uppercase. And there is another method called to lowercase that gonna convert every alphabet into lowercase. That's why I've written J capital, P capital, and L capital before. So let me do sysout s dot to lowercase, control save, clearing this one to make it look nicer. Java test.java, Java test program. So there you can see every alphabet are in small letter. So that's how we can manipulate string using methods. There are lots of methods. Let me count. Let me count what alphabet lies in one of these indices. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at 8 indices, let me see. It should have given the result O. I'm gonna use one of a method called caret sysout s dot caret, and indices would be 8, should give me E or O. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should give me either O, I guess. Clear to make it nicer. Compile this program. Compile. Executing this program. So O. It was O. This one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At 8 indices, it give me O. Yeah. And then there's also one method called substring, which is gonna do, like, let's say if we want to manipulate, we just want to print one of the most. All right, so what we do, we use this method called s.substring, and beginning would be from 0, 0, or maybe not 0, 8, and ending at 0, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, ending at 23. Save, and let me clear this one. Compiling test.java, executing this program called test. So there you go, one of the most. That's what I want to print, one of the most. So that's what like substring does. And let's do with another example. Here we've discussed about this one. We've discussed about this one over there. We're gonna discuss about this one now. We've discussed about this one. We discussed about this one, and we're gonna discuss about string are immutable in Java. So it means it cannot be changed. Okay. Let me comment that one. So string is immutable in Java. What does immutable means? Immutable means unchangeable, like you cannot change, cannot be changed. Okay, so if we cannot change original value of object at the runtime, then such a object is called immutable object. If we cannot change original value of object at the runtime, then such a object is called immutable object. For example, what could be immutable object? Like string is immutable object. String is immutable object. integer is immutable object, float float is immutable object, double is immutable object. Whatever in wrapper class, WRAPP, wrapper class are immutable object. So that means like we cannot change the value of wrapper class too. So if you don't know about wrapper class, I've explained about this one in previous tutorial. Go see the data type in Java, so you will understand about wrapper class. Okay, so we're just talking about integer here, I mean like string here, and like talking about why the string is like immutable. Let me give you an example here, with the syntax. I'll create string s equal to Java, right? So this is string literal. So what happens, I told you about like string literals, okay? String literals, data or value gets stored in a string pool. Remember this one. So data gets stored in a string pool, right? So this is data in a string pool, which is inside heap memory. Okay, now I'm gonna add like I'm gonna trying to add a programming, another string called programming, with a method. So I'm gonna add concat, and let me add programming. So what does this method, concat method, actually does is it try to add this string to this one. But let's see what does this Java virtual machine does. Sys out, and then print s, save. Let me clear this one to look nicer. Java compiler, test program, test the Java, and Java test executing test program. So it will just print Java. It won't add up this programming to this Java. So here, what happens here? So when Java gets stored in a string pool, it have got like address, like it is stored into one address, right? So when we trying to add this programming with the concat method, actually this program should go here and should add up like that. But what happens, it doesn't do that because it's in a string pool. But let's say if we create another string called new, not new is reserved word, so we're gonna create new word equal to s, and then if we add this word here, then it's gonna print Java pool. So what happened here, this is the a variable, right? So this variable have an address, different address in the same string pool, where both of this and this Java and programming get like added up. So here Java and programming get added up. So this is gonna be different address called address one, for example this one. Then it will print Java programming here. I'll keep this one so that you can see the difference here. Let me save this one, and Java compiler test the Java test executing the program. There you go, the difference. So do you see the difference? So there are two addresses in a string pool. That's why. So if we haven't created another string here, and with this concat method, what's gonna happen is like it's not going to get stored in same thing. That's why string is immutable, it's not changeable. We cannot change this one, okay, other than we have to create another string. So this value, this variable won't be changed, okay, but we created another variable. So another variable have another address in string pool, and then we can create another, we can change actually this thing, okay. That's what happening here. Anyway, now we're gonna talk about mutable class in string, okay. Let me comment this one in, let me comment that one, okay. So mutable class. So what is mutable class? Mutable class is a class where we can change original value of object at runtime. So we can change original value of object at runtime is called mutable class. So for mutable class, there is like we use string buffer method and string builder, not method, string buffer object and string builder object, okay. We use string buffer and string builder object. So let me give you an example now. So let me create string buffer object called sb equals to new string buffer, and we're gonna get like a value here called Java, and then once we create this object, we can manipulate with method sb.append. We're gonna add another string there, not null, we're gonna add something there. So programming, 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 and don't forget the semicolon here. And let me print out, and we're gonna print as we're gonna pass this variable called sb here. Save. Let me clear this one. Java compiler, test the Java compiled, yep, compiled, test. There you go. As you can see, this string buffer and string builder are used to change the original value, okay. So these are built, and yeah, it's a thread safe mutable sequence character. String buffer is like string but can be modified at any point in time, contains some particular sequence of character, but the length and content of the sequence can be changed through certain method called string buffer. Certain method calls. There you go. I've used append operations and insert as well. We can use, instead of like append, we can insert here. Let me try that one. sb dot insert insert string. Where's the string? Insert string. Insert string, and instead of offset, let me do offset. Not offset. Let me do no. Java programming is the best. Offset would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 1 space 15. Let me see after 15. Save and test the Java, compile, Java test. So Java programming is the best, so I've inserted this one here after 15 offset. Let me do 16 offset so that it will have 1 space counter. Let me save Java test Java, and there you go, Java test, executing that one. So it says it cannot happen, so it will just be at 15 because there is no space after this one, so that's why. Sorry, that was my mistake. There you go. So as you know, we cannot add we cannot add any space from the insert thing, but we can do from here. Other than that, we cannot do the offset. Okay. Anyway, so that's how we do string buffer, and let's try with the string builder. The string builder. SB1 equals to new string builder semicolon, and then we're gonna write I am Spin. Okay, and let me SB1 dot append, and I'm gonna add this space, this don't forget the semicolon, sys out, and I'm gonna pass that variable sb1 here, save it, and let me clear this one, and sorry, compiling test.java here, and then executing this program. So here you go, I am Subin Bista, this one, or sb1 dot insert like where is string here, insert string, there you go. So 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So here you go, after 15, and not the object, I'm gonna add string, no, I'm gonna add space from Nepal. Start. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna clear this one. So it's just Sabine. So what does this insert does is like after 15 offset, which is after Bista, we're gonna add up this from Nepal. Don't forget the semicolon. Save again, and let me see this program gonna execute. Yeah, it will. There you go. Sabine Bista from Nepal. Why is there's a dot a? Oh, it happened here. So let me do it offset at 16. Save Java test.java and then java.test. There you go. I'm Sabine Bista from Nepal. And that's how we do the mutable class in string using string buffer and string builder, like object, creating object. Okay, and as you know, string buffer is thread safe, while string, where is it gone? So it's a thread safe. So that's what people does string buffer rather than string builder, because string builder is not a thread safe. So where is it? But it will be faster on the most implementation. That's what it is said here. Anyway, now we're gonna talk about different topic in string, and that's like string comparison. We're gonna compare string now. I'll just comment this one. Save, and let me do from here. So string comparison. Okay, so I'll start with an example. Like let me create a one string called Java. Okay, and another one string called s2 as same value called Java. Okay, so both of the value with different variables, the same data type are created. So I'm gonna compare these two variable with the same value. Okay, so how it works, so according to theory was like this value should get stored in, because it's a literal, so it goes to string pool, like string pool. So probably this one and this one should have different address, right? But because these two value are same, so it should get stored in same address. That's the thing. That's the concept here. So I'm gonna compare these two. Okay, so sys out s1 dot equals to s2, and another comparison would be sys out s1 dot equals to, sorry, not equals to, equals to s2. Let me save this one and let me clear this one. Now compiling test.java and compile. Yep, Java, executing this test program now. So true. So this one and this one equals, like it's a comparison. So equals means comparison. Okay, so it's comparing. So every value here get compared. So s1 equals to s2, and equals to means like the value here of these variables are equal as well. Let me change, add up another string s3, but like this one is as an object, so I'm gonna create with the new keywords with string, and I'm gonna add same Java here. Let me save, and after this out, let me compare this Java with this Java, okay, with this equal method. So s1 dot equals s3, and out s1 equals to s3. Save. Now I'm gonna clear clear this one. Java compiler, test.java, compiled, Java test program executing now. So true, this first condition and this first condition, the first condition and second condition are true here. Now about this one, comparing with s1 and s3 equals is true actually here, but when we do equal to, it's false here. So what happened here? Well, this one is, this one and this one equal to true here, while this one and this one get false here. So what happened here? I've already told you, this one and this one are stored in string pool, right? But this one gets stored in heap memory, okay? So this one will get compared with heap memory. So what happened? This address and this address compare. The address get compared, and the value are same. So it will compare with the same result, resulting the true. While when equals to means like it will compare with the address as well, and the address as well. So when the string pool address and this heap memory address are different, then it will result here false. While this one address and this s2's address will be same, because these are same, the string pool are same. So what the program does is like it's gonna try to reduce the memory, so it's gonna store in the same address. So that's why this and this get true when it is double equal to. I hope you guys are getting what I mean to say, yeah? So that's why I tried to explain about this heap memory and string pool while I was talking about string literal and new keyword. Data or value gets stored in string pool, data or value gets stored in a heap memory. So these are really very, very important in terms of interview about string manipulation and like that. I hope you guys know the reason this one is false and this one is true. Yeah. So anyway, I've got another topic called split method as well. Let me comment this one, and I've got another topic called string method. So split. method. Let me give you an example. I'm creating string here called s Java developers in America. Don't forget the semicolon. Okay, I've created one string with the variable s and the value Java developer in America. Okay, and I'm gonna do a method called split. So split is a regex. Okay, so with this one I'm gonna do back slash and s. What does this means is like space. So here split method means this Java, the developer, the word Java, the word developer, the word in the America are gonna get separated. Okay, with this method, and backslash double backslash s means space, like space, like this, space. This means that. So double backslash and s means space. Okay, I'll comment this one. That means space. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the for loop, because this one gonna get stored in different indices. Okay, in different string indices, the array of string. Okay, so for that I need another string here. I want to create array of that, and I want to say, let's say that's be word, and that gets stored in this word variable, the array of word variable. Okay, the array words. Now what I'm gonna do is use for loop, because I haven't talked about for loop. So we're gonna talk about like we're gonna discuss about for loop in coming tutorial. And I'm gonna use for each loop. So for each loop of this string word, sorry, w as word, we're gonna put the value of this array in word variables. Okay, so if not if I need sys out, so everything in this array gonna get like in this variable, so the value of these words will be stored in this variable. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna print now, sys out, and this variable I'm gonna pass this w variable over here. So what happens here, so this string Java developer in Nepal, in America, it's gonna be splitted like Java developer in America on this array of this variable called word, and this array will be passed into this string called w in each indices, like that. Okay, and I'm gonna print this one out here, clear Java c the test the Java compiled, compiled Java test to execute. This one is true. True here. Showing true. Oh, I forgot to save it. You can see dots here. So let me save this one. Now test the Java. So my bad, compiler. test.java, compile Java test to execute. So there you go, Java developer in America. Okay, I've got one like counting, like let's say the words. Okay, how many words are in each paragraph. I'll show you in better big paragraph. I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna write Java per in America article. Okay, and let me get this one. Okay, I'm gonna copy this paragraph. Okay, up here, copy, go back to my editor. Instead of this one, this one here, it's wrong. Control Z. Instead of this one, I'm gonna paste that whole article here. Okay, there. Alright, so as you know, this whole paragraph gonna word by word gonna stored in this array. Yeah, the word array. And then like with this for loop, on each string of W it's gonna get like stored. And when I print this, it's gonna give me word by word in each what you call that, like after like word by word in here, as in one column. Okay, like that's how it's gonna show you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count Java, how many times the Java has been like written here. Okay, with the help of regex. So to do that we need like to count. So I'm gonna declare here integer count, integer count as in 0 first to initialize, and then for each string of W the words should be passed. Okay, for this one I'm gonna pass it, and I'm gonna use if condition. If W dot equals to, I'm gonna use equal ignore case. Then it will pass me the count plus plus. So what happening here is like I've used for loop. So what happened is the word in this array gonna get passed to this string, this variable W, and this on this variable it's gonna compare with this the, and with the ignore case, that means like there might be capital letter in the and there might be small letter. I might add 2 more here, the capital letter the and another small letter the. So these will be counted as well, even though one is with the capital letter, one with small letter. This will be counted as well, which will ignore the case. Okay, so in total it will count every the in this whole article. And I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna save this one, Then this one there, this one there. After this one, I'm gonna print sys out and result plus count. Save. I'm gonna clear this and Java compiler test.java and then executing this test program. There are 15 there. Let me remove these two. So 15 minus 2 is 13. Let me save this one and again test.java test. Hey, showing 15. What's wrong? Again. Let me add 2 more. Oh no, not in there. Inside here. Before that I added in here, so that's why. That's what I did. I added 2 now. Saved. It should be more than 15, 16, 17, 16, 17 now. Clear now. Test.java. Test 17 now. There you go. Because I think I've added here or somewhere after this quotation like that. Double quotation. So that's all for today. There is another regex as well you can use for email validation or like that. So that's how you guys do string manipulation. It is very very important topic for the interview whenever you go for interns and like that, and even try these things in HackerRank, LeetCode. It's very helpful for you in your for like a programming course. I think if you like this kind of content, I will post more of this content, and please do subscribe, like, comment to my content. Okay, and thank you for watching. Bye bye. Ciao.